we have a project to do today. So, for those of you who don't know, the plan for today is to build an RC plane. So we've got, obviously, the propeller. This is kind of like mounted on a firewall right here. The motor right there. This is kind of like the front housing. That's going to go like on the front of the plane. This is just like a battery alert like alarm, so that when the battery gets low, it'll start beeping. That way I know to get the plane out of the sky. Here we have a control. This is like the receiver. So everything, all like the motors and everything plug into this to get a signal from the transmitter. So these two go hand in hand. And then we've got the power, like this is the basically the controls of everything. So you plug the motor into this and you plug this into the battery, and it regulates the power and gives you like the differential thrust that your controller needs to change the speeds. This is called the ESC, by the way. That's just technical terminology. And then these are the servos. And the servos are what you use to turn your rudders and all of that, all the moving parts of the plane, because they're like little, the little blades at the end will like pivot. And so you can turn like your elevators and your rudders and all that kind of stuff. Okay, guys, so first thing to do is I think I'm gonna build the wing first. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to present to you our wings. Look at that. Beautiful. So we have two wings now. Two beautiful airfoil wings. So these are going to go, if you're looking at my face cam, they're going to be kind of angled like this. Instead of like flat, they're going to be angled like that. Now we need to focus on the body of the plane. So what we have now, I'll show it on the face cam. So we have this body, right? 30 inches tall. And then the wings are 20 inches each. So we've got something like this. See that? Now we need to start working on the tail before we get the before we put the rest of the electronics in. The tail needs to be constructed. Alright, now, this is our back part. You see this goes up and down. This turns. I do need to cut this about that angle. That way I have motion to turn up. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Beautiful. Okay, I have to like visualize this. If this is our wingspan, this is our tail. I mean, that's not bad, but one thing I'm thinking is that the fuselage might not be long enough for this. So if it goes like from here, that'll work. It'll work fine. Who am I kidding? It'll work. If it doesn't fly, that's on me. Not the design. Well, okay, maybe a little bit of both. I wouldn't consider myself an A1 pilot. In fact, I'm not a very good pilot at all. But we're not going to talk about that. Alright, now I think it's time to focus on the wings. Alright, there we go. The wing is now done. So you can see we've got this beautiful little wing structure here. Very nice, actually. Considering the fact that I freestyled it, I'm happy with this. This is very good. Alright, wing is done. We gotta put the wing aside. Let's go ahead and glue the rear housing. Let's glue that together. There we go. So, that's done. Motion's actually really good. I'm super happy with this, guys. I can't wait to get this all together. Get the whole thing together. Alright, so what we have here, you can see on the inside we have the wires coming from the motor. So we're going to plug those 3 wires into these 3 wires here. And if the plane flies backwards, you just switch the order of 2 of the wires. And it'll automatically fix it. Let's listen to some ASMR, shall we? I love the sound of these propellers. They're so powerful. Like, these airplanes, they're awesome. And dangerous, but mostly awesome. Always unplug your battery from the plane before you turn off the controller. If you turn off the controller, it doesn't happen very often, but occasionally the signal will just start going wild with the plane, and then your motor might start going crazy and there's no way to turn it off. So unplug the power from the motor, then turn off your controller. It's like, you know, doing the steps in the correct order. It's important. I may not know a lot, but I can tell you that for absolute certain. Alright, so now what I have, you can see there's a skewer here, and then a skewer down here, so I can wrap rubber bands around the wing to support it. I feel like we're there, y'all. Like, I'm not sure, do I have any rubber bands here? I might not have any rubber bands, actually. I might have to go buy some rubber bands to actually hook the wing on. But I think as far as like the plane goes, we're done. Here, let me show you guys. So this is what we're looking at. You've got the little hole there where we can monitor our electronics. This, what's our placement on? Yeah, about like that. So this is about what the finished product is going to look like. I need to add some rubber bands to actually hold the wing on with these pegs. Last but not least, I need to use rubber bands to also strap the battery to the bottom. The battery being this guy right here. Strap it right down there, connect it, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
It looks like this was starting to come off.
Don't you think it's perfect and the feeling's worth it when we're getting down, 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 down? If everything you've searched for is right here on the dance floor and you want it now, 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 don't know what you're there for. Bring it over here in the middle of the crowd inside my sound. Seeing through your eyelids, and I know you like it when the music gets loud. And I never want another. Come back to me, my lover. I never want another. Bring back the summer. Bring back the summer.
That actually went pretty well, considering I've never actually been consistent at flying planes. Most of the planes I've flown have totally incinerated. This went surprisingly well, and I'm happy with that result. I'm definitely going to be repairing this and taking it back out again sometime soon. That was a blast.
How the heck? Hold on.
That actually went surprisingly well, considering this is, oh wait, don't mind me. I don't make mistakes, you do. I'm kidding.
Right.
That was actually surprisingly well, considering I've never actually, like, been, I say never, but that's not true at all.
And if this works out, I might just like make a little summary into a YouTube video. I'm not really sure. Just like kind of highlights, not like a real, like a full YouTube video. Just kind of summarize it a little bit, because I know if I had not seen anybody build an RC plane, I would be totally lost. So